A cave-dwelling community in southern Spain is standing up to the latest attempts to evict them. Hundreds of activists formed a human barricade this week to resist being forcibly moved from their homes. The residents say the government wants them out to make way for a luxury resort. RT's Lucy Kafanov went to meet the Defiant Settlers.
Hammering out an existence on the outskirts of Granada, sprucing up a front yard with some of the best views in town. It's an eclectic community that's literally burrowed into a mountain. The residents of the Hill of San Miguel have converted dozens of caves into bona fide homes.
We've been living here for 2 years now, and we really love our community. It's the kind of place where neighbors help each other out.
It may not be a life of luxury, there's no running water or electricity, but for residents like Anna, that's not a problem.
We just to live alone like this, just like this. We don't need nothing from down. We just have everything here.
But those who have made their home here may have their days numbered. Although they've lived here for years now, the city council has been fighting to get them off the land.
These aren't proper houses, and it isn't a residential area of the city. The caves aren't safe for any humans to live in. They could collapse at any moment.
It's an argument this resident simply doesn't buy. Juan Antonio Parra has lived on the Hill of San Miguel for more than 8 years. He believes the city is over-exaggerating the dangers in order to help developers get their hands on the land.
I'm actually one of the first inhabitants here, and that's why the cave is already a little bit settled with the arcs to protect the roof, and they need to be done, even it's not dangerous.
And he's willing to do everything to keep on living here.
Well, for a man especially, it's a big satisfaction to build up your own house.
The City Council wants to clean up the hill. Years ago, developers announced plans to turn this area into a tourist attraction, and we think that's what's really behind the eviction.
For now, only 8 caves are facing the risk of eviction. Irma is one of the residents who could lose her home. She too suspects an ulterior motive.
The city council wants to shut down the caves, but they don't want to tear them down. That's why we think they really just want to get the land, to use it for their own purposes.
Another concern cited by the officials is sanitation. The caves, they say, are dirty, and the area has been described as a slum that sits above the city.
We are very, very clean.
Not so, say the residents.
The city council isn't likely to abandon its plans to evict the residents, but for the people living in the caves of San Miguel, giving up is simply not an option. Reporting in Granada, Spain, for RT, I'm Lucy Kafanov.